I wanted to do a couple of things in this video. First, I wanted to talk a little bit about Project Healing Waters and encourage people to check into that organization. It's an organization for disabled veterans, and they use fly fishing, rod building, fly tying. It's just a great program, and I'd like for y'all to go check it out. I'll leave some links in the description below so you can go check into that. And they also have a YouTube page that you might want to subscribe to. The second thing I wanted to do was to show some of the rod building projects that have been done either with my wrappers that I sell on eBay. I'll leave a note in each rod wrapper I ship to people to give them a way to contact me if they want to send pictures or anything like that they would like shared on my YouTube channel. And I've contacted some people outside of those means also. And if I forgot you on this video, I apologize. It wasn't intentional. I've got things spread out. I get information from people through eBay. I get information through Facebook. I get comments in the comment section of my videos. I have an Instagram account where I communicate with people on there also. And there's also message boards that I belong to. So as you can see, that's a lot of different sources of information. If I've lost something along the way, just let me know in the comments and I'll make sure to get yours posted in the future. And there's one other thing. There's a couple of guys that have done some work using some methods or some ideas that they found on my YouTube channel. And I'd like to share some of that with y'all also, some decorative wraps that people have been doing. I first heard about Project Healing Waters after selling a rod building jig to someone who was involved in that organization. And I looked into it and it was really interesting to me, and I thought it was a really good deal for all the people involved in it. I got an email from him sometime later saying that he had actually entered the first rod he ever built into a national competition and finished in third place in the advanced category, which I thought was amazing. You know, my first rod build would have definitely not have been anywhere near that much of an attention getter. But he also mentioned to me that their group might be interested in buying several of the jigs. That way they could use them in their chapter. And over time, we worked out a deal to where I could get them several of them at once and ship them, and he was going to help take care of procuring some of the parts on their end to help the guys out over there as far as keeping the price down and things. And we were able to work something out to where I was able to ship them 10 of the jigs unassembled, and they got a good deal on them, and I didn't lose anything on it, or it just worked out well for everybody. But the reason I bring that up is because they get money to make purchases like this through donations. So if you'll go check their website, again, there'll be a link down in the description. You can find out how you can contribute to an organization that does such good things for people that have done so much for our country. And not only monetary donations are accepted, they also accept donations of equipment and fishing gear and things. So it really made me happy if this reached people and they opened up their wallet or opened up their tackle boxes or their fly rod tubes and sent these guys some things that they could either use or use to make purchases with other items that they need. One of the things that struck me the most that made me want to just kind of reach out and see if I could help them in some way, I know it's a small way, but possibly get them some donations or anything, is I was told by one person in the organization that he's gotten more out of that program than any doctor's ever prescribed him. If that doesn't touch your heart, I don't know what would. I mean, that says so much. And anybody that enjoys fishing and anything involved in it, whether it's rod building or tying flies or anything involved with fishing, you know that there's a relaxation component to it there. And I think sometimes that does more for people than what they actually realize it does for them. So just to hear it articulated in that way, it really struck a chord with me and made me want to do something. You know, this isn't much, but maybe it's something that will help. And I'm really honored that they're using my jigs at one of the chapters now. I feel really good about that, and I'm glad that we could work something out. So if you're watching this, please just go check it out. Look into it a little bit. See if there's any chapters that are local to you. See if there's anything they could use or need help with that you might be able to help with. It would be awesome. I'd really appreciate it, and I know they would too.